Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me today is Eric Owens. He's the president and CEO of E2Gold. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: ETU on the TSX Venture and ETUGF on the OTCQB. And E2Gold will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, happening September 13 through 16, 2022. For more information, please go to precioussummit.com. And with that, Eric, thank you for joining me today. How are you doing?
Thank you. Good, Robert. How about yourself?
You can't complain here in digital Beaver Creek, you know?
Yeah.
So,
No, it's good to get back started on things. We've been busy this summer, so it's good to start thinking ahead of us in the coming months.
100%. So before we get into the updates, milestones, and all that, for those who haven't seen an interview that we've done together before or anything having to do with E2Gold, can you provide our audience with that quick overview of the company?
So I'm, of course, the CEO of E2Gold, and my daughter Ellie is the president of the company. We're both the co-founders. We are an exploration company focused on gold exploration in sort of central Ontario, halfway between Timmins, Ontario, and Hemlo, Ontario. So along the same structure. It's a big property package. It's the Hawkins project. Our flagship project is 80 kilometers long. Underexplored over the years. It has a starter resource of about a little over 300,000 ounces of gold, about 328,000 ounces of gold, all at surface and open all around. There's been, once you get beyond this 3-kilometer long gold deposit, so to speak, the rest of the 80-kilometer property package is very little explored, very underexplored. So we're kind of stepping into a situation. We own most of the greenstone belt. We're stepping into a situation akin to being in Timmins, a place like Timmins, Ontario in 1928, when gold was first getting discovered there, with much less outcrop. And we're armed with more, as a result, we're armed and using more modern technologies to be able to try and find the more gold or more other metals.
Very good. We actually, so the last time we did an interview together, we published that on September 13, 2021. Actually, that was with you and with Ellie as well, as you mentioned, president of the company. So let's get that update. What would you say are some of the company's highlights and milestones since we published that interview?
So we, since last year, in fact, we've completed our first drill program, our first big drill program on the McKinnon Zone, which is our resource, our small resource on the Hawkins project. And that drill program was our first step down program. And we drilled 10 or 12 holes down below the resource. The resource, to refresh your listeners' memories, is a shallow level resource, basically hosted in the upper 150 meters of rock. We drilled a series of holes about 500 meters. We hit gold in almost all holes, all but 2 holes. We hit high-grade zones up to 15 grams per ton over a meter. We hit broad low-grade zones up to 66 meters, grading 1/4 gram. So the next steps there will be, so we consider it a success. Next steps are involved in interpreting that data, still continuing, and they're in our next planned drill program. There will be some drilling that will follow up on that work in the McKinnon Zone. However, what we've been doing this summer, following that completion of that drill program, we've been doing broader property-wide reconnaissance geology and prospecting and soil sampling. We have set up over a study area, which we completed an IP survey on this winter. We've just completed a soil sampling program over the same grid. And so all of these efforts are aimed at heading down towards our next drill program.
Very good. Well, this actually leads into my next question here. From what you can tell us to close us out here, what would you say are some of the company's near-term value catalysts that investors should pay attention to moving forward?
So our on our flagship Hawkins project, that will be a wintertime drill program, and we still have other studies. We want to make sure we assemble a good set of drill targets before we get a drill rig out there. We're working on this methodically, and so we'll probably complete another IP survey and perhaps some more soil sampling and some more trench results. We're still waiting for assay results from our surface exploration program, that is our geological and prospecting program. We're still waiting for those assay results. We're also be looking forward to that drill program in the coming next 4 to 6 months, to begin in the next 4 to 6 months. Separately, however, we have a second project called the Bandor Project. Now that's a project, a smaller project, located west of Thunder Bay, so a couple of 100 kilometers west of our Hawkins project. That one we're actually looking at starting a small drill program in the coming weeks. We plan on doing a small first steps program. We optioned that property last fall, so this is really this summer's been the first serious look that we're getting on that project now, and that'll be a small drill program. We will be doing some more property-wide prospecting between now and the end of September. So we'll have results coming from that over the coming months as well. So we have a lot of things on the go on both projects.
Absolutely. So with that, where can our audience go and find more information on E2Gold?
So the best place, of course, would be our website, www.E2Gold.ca. So that would be the first stop. Everybody can go and get even more information from SEDAR. And you can always call us, write or call us as well. And we're happy to talk to people.
Sounds good. Well, Eric, thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. I'll see you in Beaver Creek.
Okay, Robert, thanks a lot, and looking forward to it. It looks beautiful behind you there.
Absolutely. Well,
okay.
with that, E2Gold will be presenting again at the Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please go to precioussummit.com.